Testing. Okay. And it has been a while, but we are back to date everything, and I was distracted by other things, obviously. But I saw that Neil Newborn was doing this like he did for Baldur's Gate 3, and I found out he voices Drisdale, and I am a total loser for familiar voice actors. I also found it funny they had Deborah Wilson from Mad TV. I don't know if you're my age, if you know her, but she's fun. And like Matt Mercer and a lot of people from Critical Role actually. And I don't watch them that often, but if I do, it's going to be with Pylos. He's the bigger Critical Role fan. But anyways, I was Laura Bailey. I think she voices Bo, and Matt Mercer is Chance. I think we've met Chance. I can't really remember, but now I can't unhear it. But I we've been recording this way for a while, so yeah. If you want to hear the voices, Neil, that's Astarian, has his voices turned on. But we're just gonna continue on because we've just been moving along, but obviously now we have to give Drisdale more attention because we love Starry Night here. Yep. And if you say you don't, you're a liar. No, I'm kidding. Anyways, I was just looking around because I couldn't decide who I wanted to talk to. In fact, I feel like I need to look for Deborah Wilson's character, but I can't remember. It's alphabetical. Gosh, there's so many freaking people in this darn game. Oh, they got Grey Delisa. You don't know her. She's one of our Daphnes from Scooby Doo, and I just love her. uh, oh, she's Winifred. We haven't met Winifred. So let's, or have we? I don't think so. So let's look at the phone and see if we've. Winifred mentioned that Daisuke needs a bit of a push from her. Let me see. Oh yes, we have met her. So that's the water heater. And I love that that's Deborah Wilson. Unnaturally so. But no, I'm still not going to talk to Bo. I don't care who voices you. There you are, sweetness. I was just thinking about you. You don't say. And why was I on your mind? I told you to swing by, and I was wondering if you were gonna. I'm glad you did because I just finished a shift. I have some time to spare if you want to talk some. Well, I always want to talk to you. Depends on how up and about you are, really. The more you do, the more I gotta do. I'm to blame for how much you do? Ain't nothing nobody's fault. It's the kind of thing I love. I sit in here and make sure everyone who needs some steamy attention gets it. It's what I'm here to do. Goodness, it's what I love to do. I can just picture Deborah playing Whitney Houston dramatically on drugs and voicing this character. But show some love to your voice actors, even for when we're afraid to turn the voices on because everything gets copyrighted for no reason. But if I don't have any issues with Baldur's Gate, I might go ahead and do some episodes where you can hear the voices a little clearer, because we love some talented voice actors. Yes, yes. Is this your sly way of asking how old I am? See, where I'm from, it's not polite to do that. I don't care. You can ask me how old I am. I'm not going to answer, but you can ask. Although, moving around by what people thought was polite and correct never really suited me anyways. Let's just say I remember all the folks who stayed here before you. Got any secrets? Someone who likes the tea as hot as I do. Perfect. Truth is, one of the previous folks who stayed here was super cute. Engaged couple, beautiful together. Both of them were, well, can I give my honest opinion? Yeah. Neither one of them was as cute as you. Either way, they were here and they set up the home pretty quickly. River and I both liked them. They brought so much life into this place. They took long showers together all the time, just about tapped me dry, keeping things hot up there for 'em. Although I hear they didn't really need my help to do that. Oh, yeah, you're picking up what I'm saying. I am picking up what you are putting down, my dear. But they used to throw these big parties, too. Family was always over, and every now and then they had this little kid who would come play hide and seek. Their favorite hiding spot was in here with me, so I just humped to them. I think they found being next to me safe. I miss that little kid sometimes. Did something happen to them? What? No, the couple just moved out. You think about them often? Now, when did this story become about me? It's always about you. I just noticed, is that an extension cord on her finger? It looks like an extension cord. You don't need to worry yourself about who I do, and don't be missing. The past is the past, sweetheart. I don't live in that place. You don't make it as long as I have a dwelling. You sure do remember a lot of the past, though. There's a difference between knowing your history and living in it. Besides, you saying you didn't like my story? I liked it a lot. Well, good. I enjoyed telling it, which reminds me of this one time where, no, you know what? I'm gonna wait for that one. You want to hear more? You gotta come back. Besides, it's time I check in on my boy Washford. Oh, I know him. You like him? 'Cause, I think he's got his eyes on Drisdale. And you don't? What's not to like about that hunky man? Oh, gosh. I've noticed, aside from dating me, a lot of my household items are whores. He's just one of the hunkiest hunks that ever did hunk. The way he calls out to me when he needs some of what I've got, well, it's enough to get me bubbling. I bless the day you willed him into this house. Drisdale's all right, but Watchford? Mm-mm. Winifred fans herself with one hand, beginning to lose herself in her own fantasy. I wouldn't mind going through a couple cycles with him. Whoop. I think I said too much. Both of these are acceptable. I think I like this one, though. You should know, Watford has a complicated something going on with Drisdale. What, they got a thing going on? What kind of thing? Like, do you know the definition of this thing? Here I'm talking about Drisdale, but they're just stage partners, right? I don't know. You guys could be a throuple. I feel like that needs fan art, too. Someone make it happen. Winifred lets out a sigh, shaking her head. Look at me, just as lost in thought as I want to be. Don't mind me, darling. Sorry for thinking out loud. I think we better wrap this up for right now. I've got a social call to make. Thank you for listening to me spout about nonsense. Hey, that's what you people are here for. But listen, I got more stories for you if you ever want to hear them. I love sharing them with you. I'll see you around. Man, making me feel all complicated about the items I have, and not to mention all the items I haven't talked to. Because I think I'm at 40 something, but there's 100 datables. Oh, I was getting DLC, and I was going to get the DLC for this one. So that's over 100, yes? And I forgot where Bobby is. Revisiting some people today. It's a must. But I also wanted to see someone new. I still don't want to talk to Kurt and Rod again. I don't care. Although I think that they're a big one too. Let me see. Yes, I do this. I do this with movies and games. It fascinates me. What was that? Something move outside my window? Speaking of, can we go outside? I don't know. Hmm. Okay, so Kurt is David Morales and Rod is Joaquin Neal. I feel like I should know them, but not sure. Let me take off the glasses. Is that something that was established and I just can't remember? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, we gotta talk to Shadow Lord again. Oh. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting outside. I did? Oh, did we talk to him in the last episode? You know what? Let's talk to the piano. Oh, well, look at her. A beauty dressed in black and gold stands before you, her eyes closed and one hand held delicately to her chest. She sways softly, silently, as though she were listening to music you can't hear. The silence is long and profound that you begin to notice just how noisy your house is. You can hear your clock ticking, your refrigerator humming. And now I just picture a femboy and a Yeti. Stop it. And your air conditioning blasting. Has it always been so loud here? I haven't really talked to the air conditioner. We need to go back up in the attic. The silence persists, and the stranger continues to ignore you, lost in her own world. Whatever it is that she's doing, she's clearly very serious about it. You introduce yourself, yet she still does not open her eyes. Finally, she opens her eyes, heaving a polite but obviously impatient sigh. Maestro? How's it going? The performance. It was coming along nicely. What performance? That was door 33. Surely you recognized it. Nope, we got music turned off. It's an avant-garde piano piece, 33 seconds long, by the composer John Gage. Honestly, the man was a genius. I mean, the idea that music can exist without the presence of a single note. Breathtaking. You know, the very first time I played it was when I was in residence at the Dolce Mir. You two have met, I'm assuming. No. No. Dolce Mir is completely different pronunciation, spelling, and component. Also, I'm pretty sure I'm saying that wrong. Anyway, our audience that night was completely hopeless. They all kept waiting for the music to start as if they couldn't already hear it. A wrestling program, a muffled cough. It was all being performed in real time, but they kept staring at Dulce and I like we were the Philistines. Still, it was one of my finest performances to date. That reminds me of a Key and Peele skit. Dick Nanigans. I don't know why, but that comes to mind. Um, it also didn't hurt that Dolce had requested to work with me specifically. I can tell you just how often that seems to happen. The talent always just seems to flock to me. Speaking of, what is that bizarre little refrain you've been playing over and over as you pass by my keyboard? It's almost like music. Very atonal. Valdivian's hold music? Valdivian. Okay, my voice is off because my sinuses are getting a problem. Is he a composer? He wishes. No, company I used to work for. I must say I'm rather confused now. Well, whatever you were playing, I look forward to its evolution. Keys, of course. I don't care how many I meet. Still, stop it. So long, maestro. Yeah, maybe we should properly meet the table or the chair. Oh, she's got a different outfit color on. And no, she doesn't. The petite blonde thespian turns her attention to you suddenly, greeting you with a cheerful smile. Hey there, I didn't realize I had an audience. Cherimi? I don't know. She draws a hand over her face, perhaps to help her concentrate. And then, oh, she's doing it on purpose. What are you doing? Acting, of course. I put on a different play each day of the week. Today is Tuesdacle, the Tuesday musical. Maybe you should also be dating Drisdale. The play of the day is Pleathers. It's a dark comedy set in high school. I actually kind of like that one. You wouldn't be interested in joining me up here, would you? You want me to sit on your face? PG-13. Sure. Great. Can't wait to see what you can do. I'm sure you'll break a leg, but don't break too many. I only have 4 of them. So, where's the script? Oh, there is no script. We each pick stock roles and then improvise our way through a little sketch. The genre is our guide. It will be very commedia dell'arte here. I know I'm not saying that right. You don't come here for accents. I'll give you a character and you can direct the story from there. First time for everything, I guess. Don't worry, it's no big deal. We're just playing. There are no stakes at all. We usually don't even have an audience. The important thing is that you have fun. Oh, and that you're comfortable. I'm big on actors being comfortable in their space, so we shouldn't do anything too intense before we get comfortable performing with one another. That means no roughhousings and no, for lack of a better word, no being a creep. Too late. I'm sitting on your face. So as long as you follow that rule, I'll play along with anything you say and do. Promise. There's no wrong answers. Okay. That's the spirit. And remember, if it ever gets too much for you, or if you're uncomfortable with the subject matter, you just let me know. Let's pick a safe word. You say the word and we'll stop whatever we're doing, okay? The word is Davenport. If I say Davenport, it means we need to stop what we're doing. Go ahead and pick your safe word. Didgeridoo? Chair sex. PG-13. No, but I like that one. That's a fun one. Great. Let me introduce you to today's audience. Hello, audience. Oh, the mayor. Looking fabulous. I feel the need now to look up these people because there's a lot to just have. Let's see. Jeremy, date everything. This is... Oh, that's her name. Jeremy Lay. Doesn't seem familiar. But I don't know. Celia. Julia McIlvain? Oh, come now, Jeremy. Don't scare them off. We've actually already met. Oh, really? Well, who would have guessed that our new scene partner had friends in such high places? Stop it. Never heard that one before. Mayor Celia is a big fan of classic musicals. Today's play is a little newer, so we might have to work for her approval. I can hear you, you know. You don't say. I'm willing to branch out, provided the quality is there. Everybody should date Drisdale. Well, you heard her. Today's play is about a bunch of mean chairs called the Pleathers. Stop. They act all fancy and uptight, but really they're super fake. Their leader, Scarlet Pleather, bosses everyone around and basically owns the school. Oh my gosh, I just realized, important question. Are you comfortable singing? Improvising a play is one thing, but musical improv is pretty tough, especially if you're new. I won't force it if you don't want to. I'll try. I won't. Yeah, I'm sure you'll be great. Okay, in that case, you can play Scarlet because she gets to sing a lot. Just be a big jerk and own it. You'll be fine. I'll play Sky, the nerdy girl that the Pleathers like to bully all the time. I just bumped into you in the cafeteria and things are about to turn ugly. Lights up. Jeremy acts as though you just bumped into her, spilling her imaginary books all over the floor. My books. That's what you get for trying to read. You know, that is based off a movie from the 80s, and that might have been a motivation. You're so mean, Scarlett. Why do you always pick on me? I have a lot of self-loathing, and channeling it into aggression is easier than improving myself as a person. And that, fair warning, that's not true of everybody. Some people are jerks just because they're jerks, and their lives are fine. Well, it's definitely not because I like you. Neither one of those options fit. What? But I've had a crush on you since we were little kids who used to hang out all the time until you became a bitch. PG-13. That's our backstory that I'm just making up. Who could have imagined that all this time we were really pining for each other? Scarlett, will you do out with me? Never. I want to dump pig blood on her. No. Imaginary pig blood rains on Jeremy, who stands soaked and devastated. My pig's blood. My sweater vest is ruined. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Seriously, where does a teenage girl get this much pig's blood on short notice? Do your parents own a slaughterhouse or something? I knew it. You really are just a no-good bully. I know what I have to do now. I'll prank you. I'll prank you in a way that goes wrong and somehow results in your death, which is weirdly common occurrence in horror comedy musicals. Yes. Here, Scarlett, I bought you a drink from the vending machine as a peace offering. It certainly isn't spiked or anything. Wow, unsuspicious is my favorite flavor. Drink the poison. You tip your head back, draining the imaginary bottle Jeremy offers you. Wait a minute, I mixed up the laxatives with rat poisons. I knew we shouldn't have kept those bottles next to each other. Oh no, it's too late. She's dead. I refuse. They didn't costume me that well, but I'm a ghost. Also true. Scarlett, please, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for this to happen. I mean, I'll be honest. I wouldn't be too torn up about it if you weren't haunting me right now, but since there are consequences, I'm so sorry. You grab Jeremy, intent on forcing her to pretend to punch herself, but she writhes in your gasp, her face the very picture of disgust. Shingles above, what is going on? Hey, let go. Never. Sorry, you seem nice, but well, the thing is, I don't actually know you that well. I'm not comfortable with that level of physical contact yet. Maybe we should call it off for the day. I'm actually feeling a little beat. Sorry, Mayor. I know this one is like the one time you take a break. I'll be fine, dear. Just be sure you rest up so you're ready to impress me next time around. Yeah, sure thing. Hey, not bad for your first time. I know it can be a little overwhelming when you're thick of it, but try to keep everyone's boundaries in mind. Well, considering you didn't say that was a boundary, there's nothing to keep in mind. Don't be stupid next time. Also true in real life. Don't expect anybody to read your mind. It's no fun for anyone if performers can't trust each other. I always say. So long as you promise to do your best, you're welcome to come back. Remember that every day is a different genre, so today wasn't really your scene. There's always something else tomorrow. I won't come back. I refuse. You're a little much for me. I still have, we could talk to Freddy again. Although I feel inclined to talk to Trisdale. Can't help but love me some Starry Night. Time for a snack, is it? It's kind of weird to think, though, since he's always flashing us. You're basically eating out of his stomach? Huh. Hey, Freddy, just looking for some cheese. Looking for some cheese is the kind of talk for someone on a quest. This ain't a snack, huh? Nope, for Von Trapp. Wow, I haven't heard that name in a long time. Well, I got a block of cheddar with your name on it. Or, well, his name. Anyway, I hope it does the trick. Sure, I guess. Well, that was the quickest interaction. Probably because you wouldn't have the fridge open too long. I'm not even sure how long I've been recording, but I feel like we need to talk to Keith again here soon. Should we talk to him now? No. Or Trisdale? Not Trisdale. See, that time I got the names messed up. Yeah, I saw there's an achievement for clicking on the boxes. I don't know. I mean, I've clicked on a lot of boxes, but I don't think all of them. You're persistent, aren't you? I'll be damned if it isn't another quality of yours I admire. It worries me and saddens me to keep saying no, but no, please not here, okay? Meet me somewhere else, anywhere else. Any of the grates in your home, downstairs from here. Come to any of them and I'll be there. We can talk there, alright? Just show yourself. I want to see your face. I already told you no. I told you what to do, how to speak with me. I will not show myself like some circus animal on a leash trotted out into a claustrophobic arena. Wait, so you can jeer, so you can point? I'll tell you, I won't. I would never jeer and point, Hector. Wouldn't you? They all do. I have. Never mind. Talk about an argument for nothing. If you leave now, we'll never have to know if you know yourself well enough to be truthful with me about this. If you would truly leave me in peace, then leave me now. Come back to the grates. I will be there. Don't ever say that. That's unnecessary. Fine, grates it is. I don't even remember him saying that. It's been a while. I don't want to talk to the dominatrix right now. I don't care what anybody says. Uh, is this the same as the other person? I can't remember. No. I mean, yes, but that's not who I was looking for. Man, this isn't where the experience is for today. We're meeting at the weight rack. See you tomorrow. Really? Okay, well, that was unnecessarily quick. Ooh, PG-13. I want to talk to the toys again. This episode's all over the place, but, I mean, that's what we're here for, right? Right. Benoit is in a graceful split on the ground, bending forward so that their nose touches their knee. He smiles when he sees you and takes their sweet time getting up. Yeah, we know. Perhaps he intends to show off for you. Oh, hello, don't mind me. Just trying to keep limber after all that time in your drawer. I'm glad you came to see me. I thought of a wonderful way for us to get to know each other better. I will not bend over. Aside from the obvious and surefire method, why don't we just bang instead? It's not really a good way to get to know someone. Don't be silly. There's nothing better. He would say that. He pulls a small black and red box out from the drawer. I'm getting confused. Sexy questions for sexy people. Wait, so he likes that? I don't know. A card game designed to help couples working on their intimacy. Since when are we a couple? Not that I need any help with my intimacy, but you seem a bit shyer than me. So we might as well make a game of it. Benoit draws a card and reads aloud to you. What is the wildest place you've made love? Art museum at rush hour. Oh, you have an exhibitionist streak. Do I? Benoit tosses a card aside, pulling another. Okay, how about this one? Favorite place to be kissed? Oh, that's a fun song. I'm not going to say it, 'cause copyright. Oh, yes, I like the way you think. For the record, my favorite place to be kissed is just above my hip. Where your hand is? If you were curious. Benoit rummages through the cards, frowning at the ones that he pulls up. Surely there are some more interesting questions than this. God, no, not this one. Eventually, he pulls out one that puts a twinkle in his eye. Describe your perfect date night. I was expecting something more intense. I'm not so one note, Besides, it'll give me some great insight into who you are romantically and sexually. PG-13. And to sweeten the pot, I'll tell you mine too. Anything both of us enjoyed doing. Like, God, I suppose I'll just have to take the lead here. Benoit puts the cards away, running his hand through his tentacle hair. I know, I feel like I just registered that those are tentacles. This whole character is the PG-13 warning. Now, for my perfect date, you invite me to your place. We have an intimate dinner that delights and satisfies without leaving us too full. After all, we have dinner activities to look forward to. You give me that look, taking me by the hand, leading me through your glorious, immaculately clean mansion. Both of us know where we're going, but neither of us says the word. You open the door to your basement, where the vibes shift immediately. The basement? This is no ordinary basement. This is a dungeon. 50 Shades of Grey. Or pink? You bid me to sit on a black leather couch as you sit across from me, snapping your fingers. A man dressed in vinyl from head to toe slithers out from behind some black silk curtains, offering me a shining silver tray covered in toys of all sorts. I run my fingers along this brag, acting as though I just can't decide, but we both know there's only one choice. I want this option, but I think that's wrong. A toy so powerful in advance, it goes against your description, or whatever it said. Exactly. The Indominator? I don't know what I'm looking at, but PG-13. You ask me if I'm sure. I'll tell you I'm here for a good time, not a long time. The fun that follows is so intense, so messy, so taboo that its shockwaves are felt all over the world. Politicians tremble in their offices. Couples feel an unexplainable draw to that thing they've been curious about but too scared to try. The ripple effect of our joining causes a worldwide tidal wave of nut that ends in world peace. Stop it. Kind of self-important for a fantasy, isn't it? Worldwide tidal wave of what? You heard me the first time, did I? Repeat it. Benoit puts the box of cards away, his gaze warmer than when you started. Well now, with that behind us, how are you feeling? Wouldn't you like to shake the dust off those hips? Stop it. Sure. Benoit's lips curve into a wicked smile. We're going to have so much fun. All that talk about the Indominator really seems to have wound Benoit up. His voice whispers sweet debauchery in your ear, guiding you through complicated things that you never have managed yourself. When it's all over, you find yourself exhausted but happy, and there's a sweet safety in Benoit's arms, even when you're trying such new things. Well, that happened. We're going to pretend it didn't happen, but that happened. Did I look over here before? No, I've looked at the lamp. I don't like the lamp. He has problems. Is that... I don't want to talk to this. Does he mean I'm supposed to talk to him from there? Probably. I don't want to. You know what? Let's talk to Damien. Or what is this? Have I talked to a plant yet? I can't remember. Obviously not. A flowering beauty waves at you, her radiant smile inviting you closer. Abundant plastic foliage frames her pretty face, and a little inanimate hummingbird rests on her shoulder. She looks rather like a fairy tale princess, and the delicate way she carries herself does nothing to belie that impression. Oh my gosh, hi, I'm Prissy. You probably already know that. It's polite to introduce yourself, though, so hi. She's cute. This is so funny that you're standing here. Funny haha or funny weird? Wow, nobody's ever asked me that question before. I guess it's a little bit of both. Because I was sitting here imagining how wonderful and helpful it'd be if someone was suddenly standing there, like exactly where you are, and then boom, here you are, like magic. So I'm an answer to a prayer? Yeah. Well, no. I mean, kind of. You're definitely great, probably. But in my imagination, the person standing where you are, standing there, also did stuff. Oh, now I've got to do something? Don't worry, it's totally easy for you. Impossible for me, easy for you. We can get into why that's annoying at a later date. I need you, please, to flirterize me. Okay? I meant, no idea what that is. I get your confusion. It's totally understandable. Here's the thing. I'm a plant. Yes. Uh-huh. But if you had to guess, what am I made of? You know, actually, now that I've asked, I take it back because I don't want you to answer that. I already know the answer and I don't like it very much. Just in case you hadn't already deduced this, I'm made of plastic. You? No. I know. It is the great confusing injustice of my young life. But even saying the word plastic, anyway, I'm made of plastic. I'd really rather not be made of plastic. I'd rather be a real plant. I want to grow, I want to reach for the sun, I want to feel the photosynthesis in my leaves. Right now, I mostly feel dust and that Labreeze, your room is clean now, smell good spray. Which doesn't actually smell that great if I'm being honest. I know, it's so perfumey. So perfumey. You spray it and all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, why am I in a perfume store? Which doesn't mean the perfume stores can't also be clean. I'm sure they can. Cool, I feel like we've gotten off track here. Oh my gosh, we have. We started talking about what? What were we talking about? Doesn't matter. I'm pretty easy to distract, as you might have noticed. Let's get back to Flirterizer. This is really important. The Flirterizer is the result of months of dedicated study on my part to find a substance that will, drumroll please, make me real. Oh, that's what you want. Prissy presents you with a green jug covered in pictures of flowers aggressively mugging for the camera. This is about what you expected from something called Flirterizer. Real, like a real life plant? Really, really. Cells, leaves, the whole 9 yards. I've done so much research I can't even tell you, and this is the answer. The gold standard for making plastic into chlorophyll. I just need you to give me a good dousing, right at the roots, and then stand back and watch the magic. I don't think it works like that, but okay. What do you mean? Why wouldn't it? I don't think you can change plastic into living tissue. Flirterizer isn't even a real thing, Prissy. The electric light bulb wasn't a real thing until some doofhead dreamt it up and built it, right? Things aren't real, and they aren't real. Then they are. Like me. Ugh. I have to restrain myself. I want to give her a Valley Girl accent so badly. I can do that one. Like me. I see your logic there, I guess. Yes! I knew that was a solid argument, and it was coming out of my mouth. I said to myself, Prissy, that is a solid argument. So, flirterize me. Sure. Yes, oh my gosh, this is the most exciting day ever. Will it still be if it doesn't work? Prissy reads off the back of the container of Flirterizer. Douse liberally with abandon, no such thing as too much. Couple each dose with a body wiggle or the recitation of a favorite herb for added potency. Sure, why not? I know, I love honoring all these magical elements. So excited. Douse me. Fine. Do all the thing. You spray Prissy from head to toe with the Flirterizer, punctuating each spray with a wiggle of your backside. When you're done, you cap it all off with a recitation of the most delicious herb you know. I feel like I'm saying that word wrong, and saying it wrong is making it something else. I think I feel it working. There's this really strong tingly sensation. The spell you're casting definitely gets my vines all twisted up. You take a moment to inspect Prissy. She looks a bit shinier, but otherwise the same as before. Do I look different? I don't feel different. I mean, I feel wetter. But that's probably just from the dousing. What do you think? Do you see anything? Honestly, no. Oh, shoot. This is the result of a lot of research and a lot of investment, like heart investment, but it's okay. Because it was also my first real attempt. And all great endeavors have failures before they have success, so I'll try again. Hey, would you be willing to help me again if I need it? Sure. Thanks. I am fun. Well, I better go dry off. I don't want to risk mold and mildew. Huh. Well, that was the thing. Alright, well, this episode's already getting long, but you know what? We're still going to talk to Dorian. Well, look at that. You've made another friend. A true portal in arms, just like myself. Keep it up. It feels better and better the more you do. Trust me. The way to the bedroom is through me, unless you were completely barking and went the long way through the gymnasium bathroom doors, then here. Dorian makes a sound rather like a robot attempting to imitate human laughter. The very thought of it makes me crack up. Okay, Dorian. Apologies. Anything you'd like to know about this room that you don't already know? Uh, Anyone who I might not find at first, aside from Benoit? If you haven't met her, Diana the Diary is a little hard to spot. She might look like a little old book, but she's the one that you authored. You can find her on the dresser. Have I met her? More fool me. What can I do for you? Seems pretty normal from what I've seen. Totally normal out in there. Well, I wouldn't recommend speaking to the dresser. That one's a little off. What can I do for you? Well, that is not a good way to end it. Okay, now I want to talk to the dresser. And I know this episode's getting long, but we have to talk to the dresser. Completely going against what Dorian said. What? Okay. He's right. It is off. I wonder if you're supposed to open before you talk to them. I don't know. Okay, well, I guess we'll find on the next one. So, like and subscribe if you feel so moved, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye.